Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Here I am in San Francisco, Legend of Honor, Légion d'honneur. It's a fine art museum. And San Francisco is so cold. When I came here, I wear something so simple, just a dress. Now I need to wear pants, near 2 layers of jacket to keep myself warm. That is San Francisco. Okay, come to the exhibition. So there is an exhibition of Etruscan culture, the Etruscans. And that was a place that in the center, the heartland of Italy, the nowadays Italy, around Tuscany's area. And I was always very interested in this part of history, because after mythology, after Greek mythology, after the Trojan War, there are different stories, different theories about the origin of Italy, Rome, the mythology of Roman mythology, and I have heard about a story of Aeneid. I think it's by the Greek author Ovid. I'm not very sure, a little bit confused. And talk about Aeneid getting when the Trojan War they were completely destroyed the city, and he went to Carthage, Carthaginian culture, Carthage, and he married Lavinia, and all these stories. I was just very fascinated, but I do not have an answer. I do not know much more about it, so I'm very interested to see it. And I was surprised and impressed, very much impressed by the opulent decoration, by the culture, by the heritage, and it seems disappeared. It's just so unthinkable, so interesting. Yeah. So here is the exhibition. I do not have answer to it. I am here making this video is just to share my curiosity and share something that I just discovered. I have no answer, I have no knowledge about it. I hope if any of you know anything about it, can help me a little bit and give me some pointer or guidance. At least that feels something I want to know. Now here it is. So here is the exhibition, the Etruscans from the heart of ancient Italy. Tyrrhenian Sea here, and in the center of Italy. It's very much like the Tuscan area of Italy. I have never been there. I just remember one word, Siena. Maybe I should tell the story of Siena. Yeah. Ionian Sea, Sicily. So that is the Etruscan. And Etruscan culture is about 600 BC, 700 BC, 600 BC, and it's about 2,700 years ago. The Etruscan culture was before the Roman culture. 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, in the Mediterranean area, or in the world, in that part of the Euro continent, there were three main cultures. Greek civilization, Greek culture, Etruscan culture, and Phoenician culture. All these, what we are seeing in front of our eyes, are the digging from the Etruscan tumuli. Tumuli is another word for tombs. The Etruscans, they live a life. Their afterlife is equally important as their present life. So they have a very elaborate tomb, and they almost bring everything when they live in their life to their afterlife. So the study of Etruscan life made it much easier for people to study, because you can dig their tomb and learn about their culture. And this one is a Phoenician arts and crafts. And you can see the palm tree, and just reading it, it reminds me of something. We call it Mediterranean. And Medi is midi, is between, is in the middle. Mediterranean is in the middle of the Tyrrhenian Sea, right? And Mesopotamia, meso is also a word meaning between, in between, in the middle. Mesopotamia is between the two rivers, Tigris and Tigris. So why do they have two different words? But these two words are actually quite connected. Just find it interesting. So these are the tombs digging out from 2,700, 2,800 years ago. Look at the workmanship. It's quite amazing, right? You can take a picture. You can screenshot this and goes to this website to learn more about the arts and crafts. And this one reminds me of the Chinese Qingtong, Chinese bronzeware, and a lot of this becomes green color. It's a typical of bronze, because the oxidation of bronze becomes green. When you see it is green and oily green and rusty green, it is the age of the bronze. This is a hot pot. Use it for cooking cauldron. with lions. So in Egypt there are lions, in Mediterranean there are lions in those areas. It's quite fascinating. 3 female Moors. And this is ostrich egg. Wow. There is even ostrich egg. It feels that it's already petrified. Petra is a stone. Petrified means becoming stone, right? Wow. This is the bucket, and that one you can see it's a typical Egyptian. Oh yes, that Ra, the sun god Ra. It's good to learn about the Egyptian mythology, right? That looks like the Egyptian mythology sun god. Wow, look at this. The master work. This is local. This is a local artisan Etruscan arts and crafts, and there are a lot of other art and in the Etruscan tomb, you can see a lot of the mixture of art and art style, because that part of the land, Tuscan, nowadays Tuscan, Etruria, the old time Etruria was the place where they developed because of the intercontinental or maritime trade. So they have a lot of from east part, west part of the Mediterranean and combined together. And we can see that Egyptian style. And this one, I don't know the style, maybe local style. So here is a cauldron, and this one is from modern day Palestine, Palestrina. Where is Palestrina? Yes, and the Etruscans were master metalsmiths, and because they have metals readily available, and the artist creates a wide repertoire of vessels in bronze, gold, silver, and silver gifts, sometimes reflecting an influence from the Near East. Wow, this is the influence from the Near East with a snake head. So this one introduced the rise of the Etruscan civilization. So the civilization, nowadays scholars found that this civilization is in the middle of Mediterranean, in the middle of Italy, and the people were Etruscan civilization originated in the 9th century BC from. So this one talks about a little bit of the background story. So the recent discovery found that the civilization, Etruscan civilization, came from about 9th century, 900 to 700 BC, and it's in Villanova culture near Bologna. So when we eat pasta Bologna, it's from there, and we eat mortadella de Bologna, that's from there. And I think food can connect us to somewhere. At least we understand a little bit of the name. And they were thinking the original population is a mixture of central and northern Italy, and it was influenced by Mediterranean and Central Europe culture. So right now, until now, nobody really know at least I have not found any information about the origin of these people. Are they Italian people? Are they Greek? After the Trojan War, the Aeneid went to Etruscan, the daughter of Lavinia, and there were a lot of Greek mythology, Roman mythology stories about it. I was actually quite interested in it, but I did not find something that is concrete. Anyway, it could be the European origin, and it could be the origin from the Phoenician, that area, and the central Italy, Tuscan area. Yeah. And this civilization is before the Roman culture. And this one, yes, this is called bucero. I do not know the meaning of bucero, but it's a kind of a clay pot. But they made it in a certain temperature. I think it has something to do with the composition of the minerals in it. It becomes almost glass-like. It becomes black and very shiny, very, very strong. I think after higher temperature burning, the ceramic, the clay become like metallic sound. That I can feel that it becomes very solid. This is a typical thing in the Etruscan culture. They can make it. After that, I do not know, and before that, I did not know. I did not see. And some of these shapes actually quite like Greek. If you go to Mycenae, they have a lot of olive trade. So the vessel's shape is like this. It's for easy planting into the earth, for transportation in the ocean, and use the least bottom space and stack together. But this one is a little bit more elaborate and have a bottom, so may not be like that. So let's see this one. So these are the tools they discovered from the sarcophagus, from the tools. This must be one of it. So strong, clay and high temperature fire burned. Oh, this must be a early Etruscan amphora. Bucero remains the signature pottery of Etruscan. This is a signature pottery, very well handmade, carved